Hello everyone, Catweazle here, welcome to the channel and welcome back to our playthrough of Arkham Horror 2nd edition and the Horror at the Museum, where we're continuing the final epic battle against Rantagoth. We've got two investigators left, we've got Hank left and Jenny left, for the time being. Just a quick chat about the last episode. Yeah, they don't get a chance to pick up any of the items that Charlie or Diana lost when they were devoured. Yeah, I was just thinking, because it was the final battle and everybody was grouped together, I was wondering whether there was any, special rules around that. There isn't. It's just like in the normal game, during the normal game, if you get devoured, then all of your items and things get discarded. The only thing you keep, apparently, I don't know why, but you do get to keep your trophies. So you keep gate trophies and monster trophies, but anything else, it just gets discarded. So we're stuck with what we've got, which isn't a lot. And we are now, I think we're in round 5. So we've lasted 5 rounds at least. So what are we going to do? Well, I think, considering we've only got one magic weapon, we may as well swap it over. Let's give Jenny a chance to get a hit in. So, Hank's going to give Jenny the enchanted knife, so at least she can roll a few dice. That's going to cost her a sanity, because it is a unique item. And we'll put that over there. So, there we are. Okay, upkeep phase. Well, we're not going to change anything apart from that. We've just moved the enchanted knife across. We no longer have to do any blessing rolls because nobody's got a blessing anymore. They're devoured. So it's pretty much just on with the show. All right, so let's pick one of these. And let's see, I'll put it the right way up. And look at that. It's gonna get to go first, Rantagoth. We don't even get to go first this round. The Ancient One attacks. Seeming to grow desperate, the beast surged towards us with a burst of speed. The Ancient One attacks as normal. Okay. It's going to attack Hank because he's still got 4 stamina left. So he gets 4 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need at least 1 success here or he gets devoured. Mind you, he does have a clue. We'll give him that. Move his clue up. And there we go. He's got 1 success. Excellent. Now, I'm not going to use his clue to roll another. We're going to use that when he attacks. So, there we go. Oh, those 3 go on to... Whoops. Those 3 go on to here. We don't want to diddle round. So, he's got 1 stamina and 1 sanity left. Not looking too good, is it? Alright, so the Ancient One has attacked. And now it's our turn. Yes, the investigators attack. Panting, we rested there for a moment as the creature contorted in agony. Catching their breath, investigators each regain 2 points of sanity and or stamina, split however they like, before attacking. Oh, excellent. We get some back. There are some decent cards. I think we'll give 2 stamina to Hank. I don't think there's much point with the sanity. It's stamina that the monster is taking. So we'll do the same here. 2 stamina to Jenny, so she's up to 4. If we lose sanity and get devoured. But with the nature of Rantagoth's attack, I think we've really got to take stamina on both of them. Right, but we get to attack Woohoo! Hank. Now, he's got 5 fight. -4 means he gets 1 die. But he is no longer using a weapon, which means he can use his grapple ability. So basically, he's handed over the enchanted knife to Jenny, like a gentleman he is, and he's just rushed forward and challenged Rantagoth to a tentacle wrestle. So we're going to go for it. So he's got 1 dice, we may as well use this 6 that we rolled. And a 4, 5 or 6, so it's like he's blessed because he's using grapple. A 6, excellent. So, take that. Yeah, take that, Bran. Success, good lad. Didn't end up, he can't really use his clue, can he, because he's only rolling 1, but never mind. Now we've got Jenny. So she's got 4 fight now. And so it's just, that gets cancelled out by the -4 there. So it's just the 3 on the combat check. So she's going to roll 3 dice. We'll take that 6 again. And 2 other dice. Come on, Jenny. And she gets a 6 as well. The other 2 are rubbish. But she does get a hit. So there we are. Hooray! So she has, at least she's got a hit in, which is brilliant. So we get rid of that. That is round 5. And we can move on to round 6. I don't think this is going to last very long. Perhaps I should have kept the... Perhaps I should have just tacked this onto the other video, but never mind. Okay, so round 6. The upkeep phase, such as it is. We're not going to swap anything around. We're not going to do anything with any sliders or anything. So I think it's just a question of... Oh, do you know what? I think... Is Skullcrackers still in play? You know what? I think it is. I think it is. I think Skullcrackers is still in play, even though Charlie has been devoured. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll for Skullcrackers. A 4. So we actually got another one. Because remember, he's grappling. So we got 3. And because he used Skullcrackers for round 5, he's going to refresh Skullcrackers for round 6. Okay. Yeah, nearly forgot about that. Good one. He's getting stuck in his Hank now, lad. Right, so we go to round 6 proper now. So we need another of these. And we get that one. Oh, we get to attack first. Hurrah! Investigators attack. I knew, in that one horrible instant, that the gods of man would not be coming to our aid this day. Taint of evil. Each die rolled by the investigators this round receives a -1 penalty to its result. E.g. a roll of 5 becomes 4. Well, that's charming, isn't it? So Hank, he's only going to hit on a 5 or a 6 because he's using the grapple. And as mentioned, he's also going to use Skullcrackers. So he gets 2 dice at least. 5 or a 6, please. He gets 1 6. And what we're going to do is get rid of that because it failed. We're going to spend his clue. See if we can get a 5 or 6. No. Bummer. Bummer. But we did get 1 success. So, get rid of that. At least for the time being. It'll probably come back. And there we go. Put them on there. Now it's Jenny. She gets 3 dice, so take that 6 and 2 others. And unfortunately she failed there. She needed a 6 anyway. It was like being cursed. So, and she's got no What's the word? She's got no clues. So, bummer. Right, Ancient One attacks. We were naked and alone in the universe against that terrible force, and I screamed in rage at the injustice of it. Sounds like me. Damn it! Damn it all to hell! The Ancient One attacks as normal. It'll be Jenny, because she's now got 4 stamina, so she rolls 4 dice. Come on, Jenny, at least 1 success. She does get 1 success. So she loses 3 stamina. So that means 2 go on there, and he gets 1 of them back. Okay. No! There we are. So, yeah, you really need blessed investigators, really. If only we'd got that refill, you know, that refill that we just got in round 5. If we'd got that refill, we'd have been able to, you know, bump up the sanity for our blessed investigators, but no, it was not to be. Yeah, so that's it for round 6. We'll do round 7. I think it'll end pretty soon. You know, we're not far off it ending now. So let's pull another card. So this is round 7 now. See what we've got. Oh, we've got a battle condition. Probably means we'll have to pull another card, I think. So here we go. Battle condition. Never before had I been so perfectly focused and clear. I took in the whole scene in horrific detail. Time stands still. Keep this card in play for the rest of the game. Oh, about 5 minutes then. Investigators receive +1 to all skill checks except combat checks. What's the point in that? Useless. Combat check's the only worthwhile thing, getting a +1 on. Each time an investigator is devoured, all remaining investigators either lose their choice of either 1 stamina or 1 sanity. This loss cannot be reduced by any items or ability. What does that mean? Each time an investigator is devoured, all remaining investigators lose their choice of either 1 stamina or 1 sanity. You don't lose stamina or sanity if somebody is... If somebody's devoured. Let me just check. No, just read the final battle. Says if they're devoured, they're devoured. Doesn't say anything about stamina or sanity. Just reading the epic battle variant. Hang on. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. But if anybody knows that, it's not going to change. Whatever I'm missing is not going to change the outcome. But yeah, I don't think if other investigators are devoured, you gain stamina or sanity, and I don't think you lose it either. I can't see it anywhere in the rules anyway. But yeah, we'll keep that. We get +1 to all skill checks that are not combat checks. How totally useless. But we've got to draw another card. Ooh, we're nearly at the end of the green cards. Can we last the green deck? So here we go. Bloody hell, not another battle condition. Just going to be turning over 1,000,000 cards now, aren't I? And reading them out. Battle condition. Strange debris was everywhere. 2 worlds being torn apart. Keep this card in play for the rest of the game. For each 6 an investigator rolls during a combat check, not including any bonuses or penalties to the die. So it's got to be a natural 6. Add an additional success to the total number of successes rolled. Hooray! We'll stop rolling 6s now. For each 1 an investigator rolls during a combat check, not including any bonuses or penalties to the die, so a natural 1. Reduce the total number of successes rolled by 1 to a minimum of 0. Right, immediately draw and resolve another epic battle card. So we've got 2 of these battle conditions in play. And we've got the penultimate green epic battle card. What we got? Oh, at least we're going to get another attack in. There we go. Come on, focus. There you go. Oh yeah, I should have done the upkeep phase, shouldn't I? The only thing that happened is Skullcracker's got refreshed. Other than that, exactly the same. Okay, investigators attack. A tree came hurtling through the air towards us with terrible force. I threw myself to the ground, but not everybody was so lucky. Flying debris. Oh, so it's right in with that battle condition of worlds being torn apart. Each investigator that wishes to attack this round must lose 2 stamina. So that means that Jenny can't attack. Sod it. Hank's going to attack though. He's not giving up now. Yeah, so we may as well. Let's see if we can get another hit. So he's got 2 dice. Come on, a couple of 6s. Oh, that 4's a hit though, and that 4's a hit. He got 2 successes. So let's take them off. So here we go. Right, who's going to die now? Ancient One attacks. As I staggered to my feet, I could hear the soft sobs of one of my companions as he bled out his last few moments. So it looks like it's going to be Hank. The Ancient One attacks as normal. So they've both got a single stamina. So Hank's got a single die to roll. He needs a success. Oh, we need... Come on. Bit of a special, Brian. Let's see if the old single die special's going to work. Come on. Go on, Hank, you can do it. 5 or a 6? A 5. Yes. In your face, Ran. In your face. We survive. All right. I think that's the first time in this final epic battle that Ran hasn't actually got. His blood-sucking ability hasn't kicked in. There we go. So it's our final green battle card. So at least we've exhausted the green battle deck. Upkeep phase. What are we on now? Round 8 or round 9? I've lost count. I'll flash it up, you know, as the rounds go past. It's round 8 or 9. So we've got to the end of the green deck. As far as upkeep goes, all we've done is refreshed Skullcrackers. Everything else stayed the same. So here we go. So we get to attack again. Investigators attack. We knew the plan was wild and reckless, but what else could we do? The battle was hopeless anyway. Tell me about it. Dangerous plan. Each investigator that does not score at least 1 success on their combat check this round is devoured. Well, fair enough. Hank's going first. He gets 2 dice. At least 1 success, Hank. Come on. 4, 5 or a 6. 2 3s. Bummer. Hank is devoured. There. Put that on. Hard luck, Hank. You fought the good fight, son, but it wasn't good enough. So Hank's gone. We've got 3 dice now for Jenny. Jenny needs at least a success. At least a 5 or a 6. Look at that. 3 hits. Jenny is going down, fighting. So that's 1. Take that off. So here we go. Brilliant roll, Jenny. Well done, kid. You're not going tamely into the night. So she's attacked. Scored 3 hits. But I think this is going to be it. Ancient One attacks. I slumped back against a tree. The plan was in shambles and I'd lost another comrade in the attempt. Hopeless. It was all hopeless. The Ancient One attacks as normal. Okay, well, I'll roll one of these dice, seeing as they were successful. She's only got 1 stamina, so this could be it, kids. If it's not a success, single die. 5! She survives! Awesome! Go, Jenny! Right, so now we are in, what is it? Round 9 or round 10. As far as upkeep goes, no upkeep, we're just going to carry on. We don't even have skull crackers anymore, so that's gone. Okay, so it's just Jenny now. How long can she hold out with the red battle cards? Not long, I don't think. And is there anything else to do? Yeah, I think when investigators get devoured, I can't see anything in the rules that says, you know, the other investigators are affected in any way. It just says they're devoured. The other thing is, I know there was a thing in the scenario itself, but I'm sure once the final battle starts, that the scenario, that's it. You know, that's the end of the scenario. There's no specific final battle instructions on the scenario. So I just think, yeah, I don't know anything about a stamina or a sanity. Don't understand that battle condition at all. But whatever. It doesn't matter. It's going to be moot. The evil red battle cards. And, oh, better shuffle them, haven't I haven't shuffled them yet. Well, at least not on... I have shuffled them, but obviously not on camera. So there we go, bit of a cut as well, why not? Put those back. And let's see what we have. Another battle event. See, this is where it gets really annoying. I'm just going to have to read out loads and loads of cards before it finally finishes. Battle event. He stopped suddenly, oblivious to the carnage unfolding around him. Wait, he said, I know what's about to happen. Fortune's Fool. The first player, you mean our only player, may look at the top 3 cards of the epic battle deck and then return them to the top of the deck in any order. The first player is then cursed. Immediately draw and resolve another epic battle card. We are not going to do that. It says the first player may. We're not going to do that because we just get cursed. And I want to get at least a couple more hits on this git. So we're not cursing ourselves. So what we're going to do is we're just about to... Actually, I can... Yeah, this doesn't stay out, so I can put that on there. I can discard it as normal. And here's the next one. Another battle condition. Annoying. This is getting annoying. Battle condition. All of our plans fell apart. Amid the chaos, we couldn't coordinate our attacks. I'm getting bored. No one will save you. Keep this card in play for the rest of the game. Before each investigator attacks, reset the investigator's cumulative successes against the Ancient One to 0. Gits. Well, there's only one of us, so it doesn't kick in. Ah. Thought you were being nasty, didn't you, card? One less success to a minimum of 1 is required to remove a Doom token from the Ancient One Doom's track. Oh, that helps us out. So we only need 3 successes now. Oh, that's the other thing. It always remains 4 successes. It's what the original number of investigators was. So even though we're down to 1 investigator, it's not 1 for 1 now. But at least we only need to do 3 now. That's good. Cool. Right, oh. Immediately resolve and draw yet another battle card. You know what? I thought this was going to be over dead early. And it is. Except, you know, I've padded the video out by the amount of cards that I've got to read out. Oh, and brilliant. The Ancient One attacks and we don't even get an attack. Ancient One attacks. Finally, the strain was too great, and I collapsed to my knees, murmuring terrible words. My voice grew louder with every repetition. Cthulhu Fatagan, Patinian, making Cthulhu Relay, Wagaina Gaga Fatagan, or something like that. Oh, a portal has just opened in the corner of the room. How odd. But back to the card. The end of everything. This is a card I was telling you about. So, yeah, it's just all of the investigators are devoured. They have lost the game. Well, thank God for that. Thank God. So, there we go. But I thought we put up a good fight. I thought we did put up a good fight there. And Jenny got a chance. She put a few hits on old Ran as well. So not too bad. So what did Ran finish up with there? Oh yeah, because we knocked him back with that battle condition. So that's 7 times 3, 21, 22, 23. He ended up with 24 health in the end. Because he was down to 3 hits per Doom token. 24's not bad. I mean, he started on 60, didn't he? So, we did okay there. We were a bit unlucky losing our blessed investigators, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. Yeah, we got unlucky with those sanity cards that came out. But, yeah, that was funky. So, what to say? Yeah, I think we put up a good show there. Even Hank at the end with his bare hands was giving it a go. And if we'd been a bit luckier with these cards, you know, if you've got them in a slightly different order, I don't think we'd have won, but I think we could have got quite a few more Doom tokens off him. But as it was in the end, it wasn't really even close. We got him just under half his health. Good scenario. Enjoyed it. Good to get back. Good to be back playing games for you all, and enjoyed that scenario. It was really good. As far as how to play that scenario, my recommendations would be: do not sweat too much on Jenny and Hank's personal stories. In fact, ignore them. The personal stories to go for, I would suggest, are Diana Stanley and Charlie. Charlie especially, because as soon as you get, and it's quite an easy one to do it immediately. Get some money off somebody else, and yeah, get some money off somebody else, and then the terror track, you just get clues, and he can keep the terror track in check, no problem. Diana, she pretty much needs to do her personal story, and then in line with the new scenario rules, as soon as she does, get rid of the Silver Twilight membership. I kept it. We got a bit lucky because it didn't kick in and we didn't get devoured, but you know, anybody playing this game, this particular scenario, who wants to win, get rid of it. Just get rid of it. Get your investigators blessed. Rantagoth's Doom track is going to fill up really quickly, and I don't think there's much you can do about it. I don't think you're going to have time to seal 6 gates. Seal some gates, if you can, obviously, but I'd keep the clues, not seal the gates. If you get an Elder Sign, of course do it, but I'd seal the gates where I could, but otherwise, you know, even then, I wouldn't like to spend clues. Just close the gate, use the trophy to bless somebody. Get everybody blessed. Somebody like Jenny, get a bank loan a lot earlier than I did, because you can get one virtually straight away. And just send her into the Curiosity Shop to get magic weapons. Yeah, Curiosity Shop's right next to Arkham Asylum, so even though you've got the Herald and you'll be losing sanity every time you pick up a unique item, it's worth it, because you can just keep nipping back to Arkham Asylum, getting your sanity back. just get a load of magic weapons. We only got 3 in the end. But, you know, it's the first time I've played the scenario, and this sort of thing, you know, you think, oh, should have done that earlier, you know, benefit of hindsight and all that. But yes, should have been going between Arkham Asylum and Curiosity Shop. As soon as you got 6 or 7 weapons, magic weapons, and everybody's blessed, then just, if there's any clues knocking around, just hoover them up and wait for Rantagoth to awaken. I think if we'd had everybody blessed and everybody had had a magic weapon, I think we'd have won that on the final battle. I really do. My advice is just use clues for combat. That's how you win the game. You get the health off the Ancient One. Just use them for getting health off Ancient One. Go hard, go early, get as many health points off that Ancient One as soon as is possible. Just go hard and fast, and you may stand a chance. As it was, only 2 were blessed. They got him down to half health really quickly. It was just, you know, his attack. You know, he was getting some health back each time he attacked, so he was able to keep it, you know, around half health. But if the other 2 investigators had been blessed, and Jenny had had a magic weapon as well, I think we'd have got the other half. I think we'd have really knocked him down, and once he's on 1 or 2 doom tokens, you know, about 8 health, then you're in with a real shout, and I think we'd have probably beat him. But it was not to be. Any other tips I've got for that particular scenario? Yeah, don't bother with the what is it, the exhibition. Waste of time. You're just going to get yourself cursed. You don't want to be cursed. So I know really the idea of the scenario is that you do take the cults on, you do the exhibition and stuff like that. Just avoid them like the plague. They are not worth it. They will lose you the game. Parts of the scenario, you'll have location cards where it'll mention, you know, joining the cult, and the scenario says you've got to join the cult, even if, you know, you don't have, you know, there'll be some conditions on the card, but even if you don't meet the conditions, you've got to join. That's fair enough. You can't avoid that. But wherever you have a choice to join the cult, do not join any of the cults. Don't join the Silver Twilight. Don't join the Cult of the Thousand. Just avoid it. And avoid the Ancient Whispers marker. Well, you can land on the Ancient Whispers. In fact, I think as part of the scenario, if you end your movement on the Ancient Whispers marker out in the streets, you've got to do it. But, yeah. Just avoid it. Don't do it. Don't try to do Hank's personal story. Don't try to do Jenny's personal story. Just try and keep the terror track down. If you don't have Charlie or any other investigator that can keep the terror track down, then perhaps go for it. But certainly do not go for that exhibition item without being blessed first. Get yourself blessed first. That was a big error I made, I think, in the first or second turn. I sent Jenny in to get one of those exhibition items. She wasn't blessed and she got cursed, and then I wasted a load of time getting rid of that curse. It was a pain. I should have got her blessed, should have got Hank blessed. You know, if they were going to do personal stories, pick up exhibit items, should have got them blessed, and then they should have tried to get an exhibit item, because if they'd been cursed while they were blessed, it just means they lose the blessing, and that would have been much, much better. But as it was, made an error there, but benefit of hindsight and all that, as I said earlier. And yeah, so there are a few of my tips about how I would try and actually beat this particular scenario. Don't join a cult if you don't have to. Avoid the Ancient Whispers marker unless you don't have anybody who can control the terror track. If you don't have anybody who can control the terror track like Charlie, then pretty much Jenny and Hank have got to try and complete their personal stories, otherwise you'll be in big trouble. But the main overriding thing is get everybody blessed, get a load of magic weapons, stock up as many clues as you can. Final battle, you'll probably have a chance. Okay, anyway, well, I thought this was going to be about 10 minutes long, but a combination of having to read out about 500 cards and Jenny and Hank grimly holding on, I think this will be about half an hour, 45 minutes. Keep your eyes out for what's coming next, and I'll do one of my little coming soon videos. And yeah, good game. We got beat. Well, we got pretty marmalised in the end, but it was fun, apart from reading all epic battles. God, they just get a right faff, especially when you know, we weren't going to win that. It was obvious we weren't going to win it, and it just drags it out, and I hate it. It really bugs me. Wouldn't be so bad, if you're playing it in a group of people, it's not so bad, is it? But when you're doing it solo, you're just like, oh God, come on. Thank God we got the end of everything card. Otherwise, we could have been here another 20 minutes. Speaking of which, if I don't shut up, we'll be here another 20 minutes, won't we? So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. For all me griping here about the final battle, I have enjoyed it. Thoroughly enjoyed the scenario. So, thanks, WOLFPACK 48. Excellent scenario. Fun. Until the end. Alright, so, that is it for Arkham Horror 2nd edition and the horror at the museum. Rantagoth is devouring everyone as we speak. Thank you for all the views, thank you for all the likes and the dislikes, and thank you for all the subscriptions. You're all stars. You're all stars that are right. And anybody who's gone across to BGG to like the video threads over there, or make a comment, or drop Geek Gold, anything like that, thank you too. You are marvellous. And a special thanks to those of you who've been kind enough to go to Ko-fi.com, support the channel, and tip Catweazle a brew. Thank you very, very much indeed. As I said, keep your eyes peeled for what's coming next. And until next time, this is me, Catweazle, saying toodaloo.